Hey everyone, it's Dave Brow with Anthony Realtors, and if you are in the market to buy a home or you are thinking about buying a home in the future, you've probably heard of an FHA loan. And an FHA loan is a very popular loan amongst first-time buyers or young buyers in general. And today I'm going to give you some details surrounding FHA loans. So what is it? An FHA loan is a loan that is insured by the federal government, specifically the Federal Housing Administration. So what this means that if a borrower defaults on a loan, that the government guarantees that it will get paid back. The government doesn't actually lend the money, they just guarantee it. So who is it for? The FHA loan was designed for first-time buyers with low to moderate incomes. And according to a study from last year, 82% of all FHA loans went to people who were purchasing their first home. And an FHA loan is available for all buyers, not just first-time home buyers, as long as that purchase is for their primary residence. So what are some advantages to an FHA loan? Well, for starters, you can have a credit score almost as far as 500. Where you compare that to a conventional loan where you're going to need to have at least a 620. Now, if you do have a credit score that's that low down to 500, you're probably going to be required to put more down, which is typically 10%. But for everyone else, you can get an FHA loan for as little as 3.5% down, which again makes it very attractive for first-time buyers or people in the younger stages of their life. And what's really great about FHA loans is that the seller can pay for up to 6% towards buyer's closing costs and fees, and compare that to a conventional loan, which is only 3%, is another great reason to go after an FHA loan. So what are some downsides to an FHA loan? Well, for starters, you're going to have a little bit more money up front. You're going to have to pay for FHA mortgage insurance, which is like traditional or conventional private mortgage insurance, but you're going to need to have 1.75% of the loan amount due up front, and then you're going to have a monthly payment of the private mortgage insurance added to your mortgage payment for the life of the loan. One other potential disadvantage to an FHA loan is that if you are a buyer who is competing on a house with other buyers, and you have an FHA loan, you're competing against somebody that has a conventional loan where they're putting a larger down payment down, or a buyer who is using cash. Typically, the seller is going to look at your loan or your offer as not as strong as the competitors. Of course, there's other things involved, like how much you're asking in help with closing costs, whether or not you want to waive the inspection, other factors like that. So you definitely want to talk to your real estate agent about the best strategy. In addition to credit, down payment, and maximum loan amount, there are some other criteria that must be met. One, the borrower must be a legal resident of the United States, and they must show 2 years of verifiable employment. The property must be the borrower's primary residence. It cannot be their second home, a vacation home, a rental, or anything like that. They have to live in the property. However, you can live in a multi-unit property, such as a duplex. Also, the property must be approved by a registered FHA appraiser. Finally, a lender is going to examine your front-end debt ratio and your back-end debt ratio. I believe that an FHA loan is a great option for some people, and even if it's not your first choice of a loan, just look at it this way. If it's the only loan that you can get to purchase a property, the interest rates are incredibly low right now and we're appreciating. Just being able to secure the property is going to allow you to start building wealth, purchase your first home, and maybe in the future you can refinance or pay the loan off early. And I think you'll be really glad that you went with the FHA loan now rather than waiting on possibly, being able to qualify for a different type of loan. So if you need any help with purchasing your first house, or if you have any more questions about FHA loan or any other types of loan, just let me know. We work with some really great lenders, and our team loves working with first-time buyers, and we'd be happy to help you.